All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarasun Seti. Kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepted members to not only the Sarasun Seti YouTube page, but the General Seti YouTube page, two dynamic powerhouse institutions on YouTube, giving you nothing but Black Power, Black Divinity. I want you to subscribe immediately. That's right. I want you to become a member. The link for the memberships right down in the video description. All you have to do is just click it. You'll get a video introduction rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarasun Seti General Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. The General got a new website up on Teachable, uploading a lot of dynamic curriculums, powerhouse programs, certificate courses. First one up, the 25 steps to the redemption of definitive black manhood, designed by the General himself for the brothers. You could preview the curriculum. All you had to do is just go over to the site. You could preview the curriculum. Also included the Brotherhood of Heru Roundtable live stream where the brothers sit down and meet once a week, discussing very important, very powerful information pertinent to our growth and development. It's none like it, designed by the General. Brothers, get over there, preview the curriculum, become a brother, become a member today. Ring the alarm, kingseti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarasun Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. I got something for your family. I know you're going to like and love. Get over there, check out that curriculum, check out that catalog, get a discount, shop and save and shop. Pour the fire alarm, generalseti.com, SETI University, over 2,500 videos, 40 different subjects, all the subjects that you know and love. From the General, Olmec Voyages of the Nile, when Egypt ruled the earth, Nubia, mother of ancient Egypt. We got the Hindu Kush. We got Christianity, Islam, Judaism, Hinduism, all the isms, Gnosticism, the occult. We got the occult, science, alchemy. That's right. We got Black Woman is God, Making of the White Man, military geography, military cosmology. We got so much, family. It's just unbelievable amount of mind-blowing subjects. There's not another website nowhere on the planet that could compare, compete. You should become a member today. And everybody knows Seti got the pop in his page on Patreon by far. Over 500 exclusive live streams only to be seen on Patreon. The link right there at the top of the chat. All you had to do is click it, get over there and get that work, because it's waiting on you and it's powerful. To all the family donated to the General, thank you. Those who would like to donate, the link is right there in the chat. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarasun Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video, a thumbs up, like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends, and comment. Just don't say nothing stupid, because I will ban your ass. So now we weighing in on the other side. And this is also going to be a two-part series, but we're going to be talking about black people who are not confused about the madness of some of these Negroes out here who are in a state of psychotic dilemma. You see what I'm saying? They maniacs. You see, ravenous maniacs and shit with this shit. Come out here, you know, and gotta know. I don't know who started this, but it's like the CIA is out here and they just, you know, they go in the grab bag and they say, you know what, let's run this psyop on these niggas today. Let's run this psyop on these niggas today. Let's go with the one. Gingers is black. Yeah, let's go ahead and so we can get some of our moles in the house. Y'all gonna invite them to the barbecue. Yeah, they're gonna be at the barbecue. They're gonna be at the barbecue, and then somebody gonna get drunk and crack one of their motherfucking heads, and they're gonna be locking you niggas up. You see what I'm saying? They're gonna be all in. You gonna get the saying shit, and you know, and they're gonna go back to the, you know, they're gonna go back to Donald Trump and tell him, well, all your shit. You see what I'm saying? They're gonna go back to ICE and they're gonna go back to the ATF. They're gonna tell them all your shit. You see, and so you so want to, and believe it or not, you can sit over there and think it's a goddamn game if you want to, believe it or not. And this is the confused. It won't even accept your brother right up the street, right next door. You won't even accept the sister right up the block, right next door. You won't even, your own blood. You won't even pick up the phone and talk to him. You see, this is what it's about. You niggas accept everybody but the true original seed, the black man and woman. You go and find everybody and want to invite everybody, won't invite your own family, won't invite your own blood. You won't invite your own people. You see, this is sad. This is very sad. You don't see them do no shit like that. You see, they're not going to spite themselves for you, nigga. They're getting up there because, some of them is I mean, they all low, but you talking about the lowest of the low. And nobody ever, like I say, nobody ever brings up the draft riots on these people. You understand what I'm saying? What they have done to our people that could be documented, right? And so, I tell people, the draft riots, 1863, that's right. Yeah, the riots were, listen to this now. Listen to this. You can go to, the riots were fueled by racial tensions as Irish immigrants felt threatened by the potential influx of African American workers. So they were having, I believe they was having, they was having strikes. You see, they was having strikes, I believe, down at the ports. You see what I'm saying? And of course they bring, they're gonna bring in people to fill them positions. And I believe a lot of them were black people, and they took it out on black people. See down here, racial tensions. The riots also involve racial violence directed towards African Americans, Irish immigrants who often competed with African Americans for low wage jobs, viewed the Emancipation Proclamation as a threat to their livelihoods. Didn't see you as no brother then. Didn't see you as no cousin then. They wasn't talking about they was black then. They didn't say they was black then. You see? They didn't say they was black then. The rioters, listen, the rioters intentionally targeted military and government buildings, but their anger quickly turned towards African Americans, wealthy individuals, and those associated with the anti-slavery movement. So they was mad that you were free. You understand what I'm saying? They were mad because the Emancipation Proclamation supposedly set you free. Now they can compete with you, with the Irish, who was at that time probably the low wage workers. And so they knew right then and there that you would be their competition. And they had a riot, and they they took most of the community. You see, listen to this now. This is your Irish. This is your gingers. You see what I'm saying? A lot of them gingers in the Irish, and the riots resulted in significant property damage and the deaths of over 100 civilians, including at least a dozen African Americans who were lynched. You see what I'm saying? So they was lynching, but that number is low. That's a low number. You see, that's a low number. How many blacks died? How many blacks died in the draft riots? Look at this. During the New York City draft riots of 1863, a significant number of black people were killed, though the exact number is debated. Official reports record 119 deaths, but estimates suggest that the number could have been as high as 1,200. As high as 1,200. A large portion of those killed were black individuals, with some sources indicating that 106 out of the 120 reported deaths were African American. So the majority of the deaths were black. 11 men were documented as being lynched during the riots. Okay? Lynch doing this is the Irish that did this. You see, this is the Irish that did this. So yeah. So this is your gingers. You see? Yeah. Yeah, it was way higher. We know it's always higher. You see? So you know the general gonna come in and I'm gonna give you what nobody's even talking about that. Yeah, and nobody's even talking about that. But anyway, let's listen. We got some commentary we're gonna put up here, and then like I say, this is gonna be a part two. Because
So funny
here we go.
because when you say a black person speaks out that they're uncomfortable with the trend, other stupid black
Oh, wait
folk
a minute. Here we go. Let me get it at the beginning.
Okay, y'all are getting really out of hand with this whole gingers are black, they're our cousins, they're our nephews, nieces, uncles. No, they are not. I remember when this first started going viral, I didn't see the original video, but I was like, okay, well, I've heard people say that in the past. It's obviously a joke, right? But as time has gone on this week, they are really taking this serious. And it's just so funny because when you say a black person speaks out that they're uncomfortable with the trend, other stupid black folk are saying it's just for fun. It's just a joke. Y'all are taking it too seriously. When the white gingers are literally taking this seriously. I've seen so many videos of gingers saying, white gingers, by the way, not actual black gingers who are actually black, but the
Right.
white gingers are saying, oh, I'm such a black queen, and oh, I'm a black king. And it's just like, that is so disrespectful.
Yeah, this is undercover crackatosis. This is overt. You see what I'm saying? But this gives you an opportunity to say, "Oh, that's our cousins and shit," and y'all got crackatosis. You see what I'm saying? If you got Becky tosis and you got crackatosis, then go on and do what you do. Don't be trying to come up with no bullshit ass excuse. You understand what I'm saying? No bullshit ass excuse why you got crackatosis and Becky tosis. You see what I'm saying? Go on over and do what you do. All this shit is just undercover. You understand what I'm saying? Psychopathic mentality to try to get, get what obviously what you really want. You see what I'm saying? This is what this shit is. Let's move forward.
To us, real black people who had to work for that title. Y'all are way too accepting of people who have never once fought.
Right.
The original video from that woman who made this trend, which is like, why would she even say that? But her proof was red gingers, redheads were on the same plantations as black people. This is extremely false. Yes, they were sometimes on slave plantations, but they were slave masters and overseers.
Right.
Even if they were indentured servants, they still had room, board, and food. Good food. They were not slaves. Where were the gingers at during the lynching of our people in the 1930s? Where were
Right.
they at during the civil rights movement in the 1960s? They have never once been oppressed. Just because they were bullied and called carrot top or whatever they were called does not make them oppressed, systematically put back in society to be able to identify as black. Blonde people get bullied for being blonde. Like, they get called dumb and even inbred. They get picked on. Does that make them black? No, it doesn't. And black people can have blonde babies. Black people can produce gingers. There are black gingers and there are black blonde people who are naturally blonde.
Right.
Those are the real black people. And like I said, I understand this is supposed to be a joke. Black people, y'all need to understand that jokes are only profitable when the other side understands it is also a joke. But they clearly do not. They are in comment sections. They are arguing with black people who are not comfortable with the joke, saying, "Well, this black person said I was black. So why are you saying this? Oh no, it's ginger and not ginger. Like y'all are mocking a word that has hurt our people for years. That's just crazy. I'm gonna give it 2 days, and if it's still not died out, and these white people are trying to really put themselves in black spaces, black people, I'm blaming you. Like this is embarrassing.
Really embarrassing. I mean, that just sums it up, family. That sums it up. You see, at least we got some clear-minded black folk out here understand what this shit is. You know what I'm saying? But the reality is, like, niggas just, and we have to give you history. It's quite obvious that, they have never went through shit that we went through. Whatever they going through is, and that's in-house. I'm not concerned with how other white people treat other white people. That's on them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about nothing. Nigga, you got Arabs over there bombing each other right now. That's on them. You got Hispanic motherfuckers down there blowing each other. I don't give a damn. That's on them. You see what I'm saying? But you see in the fact that you go find the lowest of the race and then you identify with it. Look at the mentality in that. Look at the mentality in that. You go find the scum of the earth and you identify with it. You see, oh, that's us. You understand what I'm saying? Just because, they at the bottom. You gonna go from bottom to bottom to bottom, and you gonna identify with that. That's psychopathic, niggophobia. You see what I'm saying? Niggeritis, niggophobia. You gotta, we got to, and a lot of these Negroes that think like that. Yeah, they out there, with the crackatosis, Becky Toasters. You already know that's their way of being able to, underlining, you know what I'm saying, engage in all they fetishes and shit that they get into. You know what I'm saying? But you say, tell me the honorable lion is not the real American Indian. Okay, what that mean? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, but anyway, I had some more videos, and I'm gonna get with them tomorrow because some of them had music in them, and I don't want them, to block me and shit because they didn't, put the music in there. They've been trying to block me and shit, and this, that, and the third. But I'm gonna most definitely come back strong. We gotta put them in check. They know they ain't gonna come over here and get no way out. You see what I'm saying? They'll be looking for your ass. You show up to them, and don't let that nigga word slip out your mouth. We'll show you how black you is. If any of you genders out there think you black, show me how black you is. Let that N word slip up out your mouth. That's gonna be the gauge of a lifetime. You understand what I'm saying? That's gonna be the gauge of a lifetime. I want to see that happen. You see, two black men could get in a heated conversation. I ain't saying a fight. You could be talking about you could be talking about sports or anything, and you know how we be like, oh nigga, you don't know what you talking about. Okay, let a ginger and a real nigga get into it and let that ginger jump up and say, oh nigga, you don't know what you talking about. And man, they're gonna have that ginger on the back of a milk carton somewhere. Have you seen Ginger? Have you seen him? You see what I'm saying? We have not seen him till he went over. We haven't seen him since he went over there to that nigga barbecue. You see what I'm saying? That was the last place where we seen him. He went over there to a nigga barbecue and he slipped up and said, oh nigga, you don't know what you saw or you talking about. And they ain't seen him since. You see, if you can't say nigga and not get your teeth knocked out your damn mouth or pistol whoop, then you ain't no real nigga. You see what I'm saying? You supposed to you know what I'm saying? That's how you know. That nigga word is really, that's how you know. That's how you know. You just let it slip up off it, and even the motherfuckers that's saying, "Oh man, them my cousins and shit." Ain't gonna be your cousin today. They gonna be your cousin. I want to see you punk, nigga. I want you to. because they're gonna be punking you at that point. Yeah, they're gonna punk you and shit. That's like punking you and shit. Take over your identity and punk you and call you a nigga and every damn thing. So yeah, we gonna have a part 2 to this. I'm gonna have some more videos on this tomorrow. I think we need to talk about it, and I think our people need to express themselves in getting this filth up out of our community. These psychotic, ideals, ideologies, and these trick. We play too much. You understand? Niggas is playing house and shit with all these little. Is what they challenges and shit. This like them challenges. Motherfucker always got a challenge or something. But anyway, family, I appreciate y'all being here tonight. About to get up out of here. I'm gonna hit you up tomorrow. We're gonna have an amazing tomorrow. So most definitely, when you see the line up, come on in, and I'm gonna make sure we strong tomorrow. We're gonna have the commentary. We're gonna have our people speaking up. We're gonna have reaction. Of what's going on out here in the world, and you're in the right place, man, to get the most powerful breakdown on all the subjects. This is General Cyrus Suicedi. Hit that Patreon link right there at the top of the chat. That's right. Subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. Share this with your family and friends, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.